Good afternoon. My name is Mark Zeidmulder. I chose to do my presentation from Dollar General. So why Dollar General? Well, before 2012, I could count on one hand the number of times I visited any sort of dollar store. After that point, I began to attend the Dollar General that's near my home. And I found that about 90% of what I use on a daily basis could be found at the Dollar General. They don't carry a huge variety like the Walmarts and the H-E-Bs, but I can generally find what I need, which is the important thing. So here on Google Maps, I just wanted to show one of their big advantages, number of locations. And we have a total of 11. Here I circled the ones near my home, and the Dollar Tree here is crossed out. But on the same slide, you only find 3 Walmart locations, so that's only the advantages Dollar General carries, other than its quick, small stores. Doesn't take as long to get around, and the lines are also shorter. So that's why I chose them. Let's go to the company history. 1939, they founded the company. It was originally called J.L. Turner & Son. 1939 is also the year that the Nazis came across the Polish border and kicked off World War II. Is war good or bad for the economy? That's right, the answer is it's good. It's well documented that war is good for the economy. They started at the right time, apparently. 1945, a glove for your business means that J.L. Turner had the creative marketing idea that he found these farmers that gathered their checks from this cold farmhouse. And what he did was offered them each one glove. To get the other glove, they needed to come and check out their store. So that was a creative thing that J.L. Turner did. 1955, renamed Dollar General. No item more than $1. Of course, that's changed now. But then again, dollar could buy a lot more in 1955. 1956, painting the town pink. Their small Tennessee town that they had their store in. They found this fabric manufacturer that had a large quantity of pink corduroy. So what Cal Turner did was he purchased this pink corduroy at a discounted price because he had trouble selling it. So out of that corduroy, he made pants, and he sold them at a discounted price to everybody in town. So all these men had these pink corduroy pants, and just another example of creative marketing there. The other thing I wanted to point out is the Literacy Foundation that Dollar General has. It was founded in 1993. Started small, but in the last couple of years, they've donated over $4 million per year. Incredible. Now back to the problem. Discount retailers, the small box variety, and they mostly comprise of these 3 dollar store chains. And you can see in 2005, the dollar store industry as a whole numbered in about 17,000 stores. 2015, they numbered about 26,000 stores. That's a growth of 9,000 stores, or over 50% in 10 years. So small box discount retailing is growing immensely. So what about the next 10 years? Let's talk about that. In this Excel graph, we have the same numbers, 17,000 in 2005, 26,000 in 2015. Another 9,000 would be 35,000 stores by 2025. But let's look at this example. Let's say if I'm a successful business owner, and it's so successful that I decide to open another store in about a year. All right, so now I have 2 stores. Let's say they're both that successful. So essentially I've doubled the profits. I'm going to use those profits to open 2 more stores after a year. So now I have 4 stores. Next year might be 8 stores, and 16, and 32. You get the point. It's more of an exponential growth. That rate continues to increase. And we can actually see a little bit of evidence of that by a curve. You can see that Dollar Tree and Dollar General have pronounced curves that go, looks like all the way up until about 2013. So applying that to our graph and the extended forecast, we use the same numbers, about 17,000 in 2005 and 26,000 in 2015. We could see as many as 50,000 stores. So that begs the question, what is Dollar General going to do to set itself apart from all these other dollar stores? And I think it lies with J.L. Turner and Cal Turner's vision of doing creative things to get people into the store. And that's what we're going to explore and what my solutions are centered around. So let's look at the first solution. Solution 1, provide more variety through online sales. So the way I envision this, let's say I'm a low income or rural customer, which are actually Dollar General's primary customers. I would like free internet access. So in each store, each Dollar General, I'm going to put 2 or 3 kiosks. I'll walk up to that kiosk, I'll sit down, and I use biometrics to log in. It recognizes me by my fingerprint, like most cell phones have. And it comes up with a splash screen with products recommended to me based on past experiences. So I don't want any of those products. I'm actually here to pay a water bill or set up automatic payments. So I don't have to visit that water bill location. So I make a few clicks and another screen pops up, makes more recommendations. Still don't want anything. Long story short, I don't even buy anything off of dollargeneral.com or listen to any of the recommendations. I may take note of some things that I may want in the future and think that's a good price, but I just don't have the money right now. Well, I'm done. I walk out of the store. I want some allergy medicine. I almost forgot. So I go over and purchase this allergy medicine and walk out. Is that a failure of the system? I don't think so. It increased foot traffic, and it falls in line with Dollar General's literacy program. You can provide free internet, which it's well known that rural and low-income locations a lot of times don't have internet access, or maybe too expensive if they have to get satellite internet. And you could offer actually more variety as well. That's you could order computers and laptops and phones and whatever else you couldn't normally find at a dollar store. You could have it at a central warehouse type location. Solution 2, they could have just larger stores. And that would require more upfront capital, and it may not be good everywhere. But I'll tell you what, I used to work at CompUSA. They sold computers, imagine that. But I learned that all those, like computers, cell phones, laptops, and TVs, they didn't have a large amount of profit margin. Instead, what they really wanted you to sell was accessories. Those had a large profit margin. So when stores that are like CompUSA, like Best Buy in Circuit City, they do the same things. They mark those things up because they know when you buy one of those that you're going to need some of these other cables and such. Well, my idea is, why not provide some of those without the huge profit margin at Dollar General? Solution 3, offer curbside pickup service. So the idea behind a dollar store and why they're pretty successful is because of the convenience of the locations like we covered earlier, but they're also smaller stores, which means they're easier to get around. And that also means smaller checkout lines in general. So the way it would work is you can place your order online, maybe on a phone, and tell them when you're going to be there. You pull up, throw your stuff in the car, and that may be the end of your shopping experience. And I don't know about you, but I try to minimize my time at Walmart or H-E-B or any store for that matter. Roll on up, go home. If you want to pay cash, maybe you have to go to the store and take care of things inside. But besides that, it takes that minimalistic idea and carries it to the next level. Solution 4. That symbol is Google Fi, which is Google's fiber optic service, first of all. And then also is associated with a cell phone service. So the idea behind this is it would be an additional reason to come to the store. And the Obama phone program is actually a free cell phone for low-income families. Like if you qualify for a lot of these other welfare companies, you probably qualify for the Obama phone program. So you get a free cell phone, free minutes. And they can also partner with Google Fi for those customers that don't qualify for those programs. So it's a solution for everybody, another reason to come to the store. The one that I actually chose was the DollarGeneral.com online service was that because it was what I chose. Mostly because a lot of the elements are there already. We don't need to create a whole new thing like, bigger stores require a lot of capital. This one, they already have a website. They already have delivery trucks that go to the stores. And that could actually be one of the things that could be offered. I mean, I know Amazon.com offers free delivery. This could offer that as well. Maybe pass along some savings with their immense buying power to the customer. And just get their feet in the door. And that's one of the things they could do. Some people visit or do things just based on the humanity of it. And the literacy program is a great example of things that they do for the community. And this would be another way that they could contribute to a good cause. If they see Dollar General as a good cause and they'll buy things from you, better for Dollar General, better for the community. So that's my selected alternative. As far as the timeline, it'll be about a month to put together the web program, the handful of employees that you need to put together that, and like maybe a mobile app. And I would give it 6 months before the supply chain is in place to be able to support the increased flow. Maybe you need drivers and trucks to support that additional movement of product. Those are my references. Any questions? Thank you for your time.